Guys, they just released Ultra Super Gogetas movesets, and I am astonished. I'll be extremely surprised if this character is not by far the best character in Dragon Ball Legends by a mile. He can use we're going to go over absolutely everything, but he can use 2 ultimates a game. We've never seen that before. He can lock in opponents. He has his own unique gauge that doesn't reset. That resets unlimited times, and it's just not one reset, one moves. No, it could just keep on resetting as many times as it wants, and much, much more. I am astonished, and this only lasts 12 days, and the Z power drops is actually higher as well. So this character is going to be good if he only lasts 12 days. So let's just really quick see what he does here. Let's straight up go to his movesets here. So his strike is, his strike cards are impact damage, can use strike cards at low effective cost. So it doesn't cost too much to use his strike cards, and it's really cool. So, and it restores ki by 5 every time he uses one. His super, we're not going to go over his super too much, but destroys all your opponent's cards. When activated, increase special move damage as well. And it has blast armor. Now, this is where things starts getting a little bit interesting. We'll skip his green. We'll get to the juicy stuff, guys. So, we also have his ultimate, which, is pretty basic. But let's get to his unique abilities, is where it's kind of like really, really crazy, guys. So, one of his, this is his main ability. So, his main ability, he randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws an ultimate cards next. And restores his own health, which I believe is by 15%. Restores ki by 40%. And as well as increases damage by a certain amount. I think like a good amount as well. So increases damage for 15 timer counts. And it only takes 20 timer counts to use. So really, really good main ability. But it gets crazy, guys. Check this out. So the following effects occur when the battle starts. Automatically gains a 100% damage inflicted buff. Minus 50 to damage received. That's crazy. Minus 50. That's a lot, guys. And increases arts card draw speed by level 1. So he has damage inflicted times 100%. Minus 50 to damage received. And as well as card draw speed for just existing. Okay. Now he also has a unique gauge that resets as many times as it possibly can in a match, which is absolutely wild. So let's take a look at that as well. It says here, unique gauge charges every time this character uses an arts card. So every time you use an arts card, his unique gauge goes up and up and up, right? So it goes on to say, once unique gauge is full, it resets it to 0 and applies the following effects to self. Draws special move arts card next. So every time it resets, he gets a special move arts cards. Also restores health by 15% and ki by 40. That's ridiculous. Also plus 20% damage inflicted. Also reduces damage sustained, next sustained damage by 20%. So really, really good already. And that is multiple times a match, guys. Multiple times a match. And also, it does not end there. It gets much, much better. Also, his unique ability 2 is where it's all at, guys. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws an ultimate arts card if both allies are defeated. So if he's the last man standing, he also gets an extra ultimate arts card, so he can use 2 Stardust. It's insane, guys. We've never seen a character use 2 ultimates in one match. That's crazy. That's wild. Also, plus 20% damage inflicted against tagged powerful opponents and sagas from the movie. So, and by the way, we didn't get a Janemba announcement, which I believe we should because it said characters. I'll keep you guys updated with more leaks in about, I would say, 12 hours from now. So, knocks enemy back. He has a special cover change against strike cards. So we have that. And also applies the following effects when this character enters the battlefield if there is a defeated battle member. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 5 timer counts. Activates 2 times. Also nullifies own unfavorable element factors. And it activates 2 times as well for 10 timer counts. Also, if somebody rising rushes him, it says here that, minus 5 to substitution count by 5. So you can switch if somebody decides to rising rush you. Really, really crazy stuff, guys. And also his ultra ability. He has an ultra ability that if he's the leader slot, he gains an extra 30% damage inflicted and 30% to ki recovery. And if he's not, if this character is not the leader, applies the following effects to self per tag fusion warrior, plus 5% damage inflicted and plus 5% ki recovery. So that's just an extra. That's pretty good, guys. Really, really good. 30% to damage inflicted. Not just blast, not just strike. That's damage inflicted, and 30% to key recovery as well. So this character looks really good. I am extremely shocked that this character is only going to be around till what? I believe he said December 5th. Now, I am going to go into some more details in terms of the full banner structure, because that's what I believe is important right now. This banner only lasts till December 5th, okay? December 5th is a very short time period. 12 days. 12 days, guys. Less than 2 weeks. And I'm really confused as to why. I'm thinking that this character is going to be absolutely broken, and as well as his drop rates. I don't know what his rates are going to be, but Toshi said if you do pull him, you're going to get him much higher than 2 stars. So I don't know if it's going to be times 3 Z power. The Z power is probably going to be like, I don't know, maybe 18. Who knows? It may be 18. So you just might need to pull this character about 5-6 times to max him out. But the rates are low. That might be the knockoff with it. I really hope that this character is not the only, new character in the banner. But also another grief that I have is, he doesn't have a legendary finish. I'm confused as to how they want to approach these ultra characters. Do they just want to make them ultra broken? Because this character looks ultra broken, guys. For just existing, he gets 100% to damage inflicted. That is a lot. That is a lot. And minus 50 to sustain damage cut. His unique gauge resets as many times. He gains 15% health and restores 40 ki every time his unique gauge resets. And he gains a special move. And, so much things, guys. He does so much, and 20% damage inflicted, and reduces next damage sustained by 20%. So I don't know how often his unique gauge fills up, but it's every time you use an arts card, and that seems pretty frequent to me, right? So, like I said, I will keep you guys much, much more updated in 12 hours from now, because we will get more leaks in terms of the events, in terms of all the characters in the banner, in terms of the rates, guys, the rates and the amount of Z power ultra units drops, because this is a game breaker. Now, I know a lot of you guys are disappointed on Ultra Gogeta, but he looks ultra broken. I'll tell you that much right now. So I'm very surprised. I'll be very surprised if he's not Z tier automatically. But I do want to see his bear stats. Hopefully his bear stats are all over 300,000. A majority of them, at least a strike attack or something. That way it feels like an ultra unit. It can't be the same stats as your ordinary sparking unit. His stats has to be, for the first ever 7-able ultra unit, his stats have to be through the roof. So I'm quite curious to see how they're going to approach that. But guys, I'm going to wrap up the video. I barely slept anything. You guys saw my live reaction. I'm sorry I didn't fix the sound because I literally just woke up. I'm going to go catch some Z's and then update you guys with some more leaks later, and then some much, much more videos during the reset as well, including summons. So I'll definitely catch you guys then. And yeah, have a good one. Peace.